Yeah, Calico, crazy capital. Come on. Hold up, I'm in here. Push weight, but no gym near. Crazy balls, no drinks here. Shorty wet, no swimwear. I had to get, I had to hustle. Cook it up with the fiends near. Mel had the extended clip. You don't see curve with the beam there. Yeah. Michael buys me scream, yeah. My pen's my machete, killing whack rappers' dreams, yeah. Not just a scheme, yeah. I really lived that life, but I got bigger dreams, yeah. I just spent some cash on a pinky ring.
Hey, what's up, guys? It is your boy, Joe Calico. You are rocking with Calico's Cooling Conversations. This is Crazy Capital Media. Please hit that like, subscribe, comment, and yo, we rocking. And as always, man, I got a dope guest. Today, I got Dionne Blaize, a musician, an artist straight out of New York, and we just gonna chop it up and, we gonna see what it is to be an artist struggling or making it. I'm not sure your story yet, but I'm pretty sure you about to tell us, What's up, Dionne?
Hello, hi, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. Saying hello to everyone who's tuned in.
Yes. So, in the intro, I said you're a musician, you're an artist. So, straight out the gate, when did you knew you had the passion to, this is what you want to do? You wanted to chase this dream. When did it hit you?
Well, I come from a family of musicians.
Okay.
And so I grew up in that kind of environment. So I knew from when I was maybe 5. I've always been musical. I've always created songs. I used to make up songs since that age, So my father was a strong influence in my life. He self-taught musician because he grew up poor.
Yeah.
His mother, couldn't afford to give him piano lessons, so he taught himself.
Okay.
So he was a real inspiration to me.
Oh, so you play the piano?
Yeah.
That's dope. Do you play any instruments?
Yeah, I could play piano. I could do a little something.
Okay.
It helps with my songwriting. It definitely does.
Yeah, definitely. So, so have you composed music for your own songs, or?
Oh yeah, I write all of my songs. Just about everyone. Yeah.
I mean, musically too, piano and everything.
Well, actually, I create the melody of the songs and the lyrics, and I usually work with a lot of dope producers that produce the tracks. But I do want to get into doing that too. That's something I could see myself doing down the road.
Yeah. They call those 100%ers.
Yeah.
I get the publishing.
It's in me though. It's in me because I am very actively involved. When you hear my song, I'm very actively involved in how the music sounds, because I tell them what I'm looking for. I actually sing out some of the bass lines. I'm very actively involved with the creation process.
So at 5, you knew you wanted to do it. When did you go to a professional, not a professional studio, just any studio period to record? What age? Not age, but when was it that you record that first track? Because a lot of people have the dreams. And they say, I could sing, and they'll sing in the shower, they sing, but nobody really go and record a track and go through that process.
Well, I was always involved musically, even in school. I was in the performing arts. I was always a part of that.
You doing talent shows?
Yeah, I was in talent shows, so I've always been actively involved. But to go into a studio, my godfather, he is a musician. Well, he's retired now. He doesn't play anymore, but
Yeah.
He was the one that was telling me, you could do a recording. And I was so nervous and thinking could I do this? But he was very, very reassuring. And he brought me into the studio, and it just blew my mind. I was like, wow, I can actually do this. That's when I realized I could actually do it.
Yeah. That's super dope.
And so I showed him the stuff that I wrote, and he thought it was really good. So he was like, come on, let's do this. So I did it, and that's how I got started, I'm an independent artist right now, so it's a struggle, but it's just a love and a passion that I have.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a struggle, man. And a lot of people who watch the show is content creators, independent artists, writers. They some type of content creator. Myself, I do this type of content, and I feel like we all go through the same struggle, because it's we want to create all the time. But you know what I mean? But we gotta get the business right, you know, and gotta
That's
get
right. That's
yeah,
very important.
we gotta get
Very.
the
A lot of
business
people
right.
don't realize it, but you have to dot your I's and cross your T's in this industry.
Yeah. All right. So as far as you got music on the DSPs on the streaming platforms right now.
Oh yeah, like my songs are on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, you name it, Deezer, wherever you want to search for me, you're gonna find my
Yeah.
music for sure.
So your music in general, what kind of genre is it?
Well, that's a very good question. I mean, I consider myself to be an international artist. I'm more like a Rihanna. You know, like
Okay.
Rihanna dips and dabs in different things. I've done EDM, I've
Okay.
done reggae because I'm a Caribbean. I'm Caribbean based, and even though I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, so I do a little of everything. I do. If you the tune I have, Coochie Dungo, is more Afro pop. But if I had to label myself, I probably would say pop only because I infuse a lot of other influences in my music.
All right. Though, yeah, because you know, like, I had to ask that question because I
It's a
watch.
very good question.
Yeah, because I'm trying to catch the vibes. I'm like, all right, the music is dope, the video is dope, but what category do I put it in? You know what I
I
mean?
know, right?
You know what I
Well,
mean?
the Coochie Dungo record would be considered Afro pop,
Okay,
and the Locked Away would be considered pop. But
pop,
you can hear other influences in it, even though it's considered technically to be pop.
pop. So you you got hip hop influences too. You do.
Oh,
You,
I love hip hop. Yeah, and definitely see myself doing collabs in the future.
oh, dope. That's super dope. That's super dope. So when you writing the tracks and you like dipping, dabbling out of genres and you know what I mean, it's like, what's the creative process? Is it just something that's just hitting you like, yo, I'm about to just do a ED, you know what I mean, EDM track, or I'm about to just do a Afro punk, or it's like, or is it like, I mean, what inspires you as far as how do you create?
Well, I was trying to find what I really loved. And because I'm an avid music lover, I can't like lock myself into a box.
Yeah,
So I experimented with different genres, and I think that's why if people will search, they'll see I've done dance music, I've done reggae, you know, so and Afro pop. But it's because I love music in general. It's kind of hard for me to just lock myself into one particular thing. I know people can identify and feel more comfortable being able to label people and say, okay, well, she's this, or she's this, or she's that. But it's kind of hard for me right now, but I'm trying to work on that a little bit because I just need to make it cohesive because
yes.
people tend to vibe to that better. But so it's just a matter of what I was exploring at the time when I dropped those things. And you're right, what I was feeling at that time.
Yeah,
But
dope.
I think I'm getting closer to locking it in to what I really want to do and focus on, you know? So
Oh, that's super dope. So when you writing, I gotta ask this: are you more like in the notebook, or we doing like the iPhone, the notepad,
I'm a notepad girl.
the notepad
And you
on the
know, I
iPhone?
can be anywhere. I've been on the train, I've been walking in the street, and all of a sudden I get a download. It's like lightning bolts. Zoop,
Yeah.
and here comes the notes. Here
Okay.
comes the voice notes. You know, I've done it on the train, and people are looking at me like I'm crazy.
Oh,
But
so you doing the voice notes?
I, I don't want to lose the concept, so I sing it.
Okay.
If
Okay.
it's a hook, sometimes the hook comes before the verse.
I'm thinking you just typing it in the notes and
Sometimes like if I'm like when I used to like commute back and forth on the train, I would be typing lyrics about what I feel. I don't have a melody, but I would just write whatever comes to mind. And sometimes it actually comes as a melody, like an actual hook. So however it comes to me is how I'm gonna capture it.
yeah. What's this doing this? Nah, that's dope. That's dope. I really had to ask that because, like I said, I'm more of a I'm a content creator too, but I'm more of a writer in a notebook. I'm like the guy who walk around with a notepad and a pen, and a lot of my friends is like, "Yo, you got a notebook in your phone?" I'm like, "Nah," but I feel like I'm more efficient. I don't know. That's how I operate. Just because that's how I was
Everybody
doing it
their
before
own
the
thing.
phone.
Everybody got their own thing, and there's no right or wrong to this creative process. Whatever
Yeah.
you vibe to is what you should do.
Yeah.
I know other people that have to put it in writing, that have to write it in a book.
Yeah.
I'm more of a techie where I like to use my notepad. Everybody's different. I use my voice notes to sing melodies and stuff.
Nah, that yeah. I didn't even think about the voice notes. Like you definitely surprised me with that one. You definitely surprised me with that
No,
one.
anybody who's listening, you got a new idea. Use the voice note that's in there.
Yeah, man. I know people who's doing great stuff with their phone too. Like I met videographers that told me they only shoot video on their phone and they have amazing work. I know people who
It
record
is
music.
amazing. It is amazing. It's so funny. I had a conversation about that the other day. These iPhones, the new one, the upgrade, was it 13?
Yeah.
It can shoot a music video if you know what you're doing. It's amazing.
Yeah, so that's super dope. I don't know why my Zoom is acting up. Now, but we live in effect. So look, I want to handle something with the Zoom real quick, right? But while we do that, I definitely want to run to the video. So you got a new video out right now. You know, you just,
Yeah.
you know. So I guess before we even drop that video, what was like your inspiration in like putting this song together, the concept, anything you want to tell us about the song to help us digest it a little better? You know what I mean?
Which one are you going to play? Locked Away?
Locked Away, yeah.
Yeah, I was going through a rough period of rough time in my life at that point. And that song is basically about my frustrations, about heartbreak, about the past decisions I made that kind of kept me stuck. And I realized that I was the person that was getting in my own way. Because I was going through a period where I wasn't creating, I wasn't doing anything because I was kind of depressed. But I had to find a way to break out of that. So that song, Locked Away, is basically about that time when I was feeling like that. And I'm sure there are other people who have gone through this. We don't realize we're our worst enemy sometimes.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a super fact, man. And then when you alone and then your thoughts get to thinking and you get the, you know what I mean? And you start to doubting yourself.
And it creates fear, it creates doubts. And it was preventing me from progressing. So I had to get it together, you know? And I think that this is a really good song. I mean, if a period in my life can make me create something like this that can help inspire others, then it's a great thing.
That is super dope. That is super dope. And who shot it? Who shot the video?
A very good friend of mine. He is a actual filmmaker, and he took the time out. He's a very busy guy. I want to shout out my buddy Antoine Allen. You know, he shot the video, and he is just amazing. He's an amazing director.
So,
and he's actually the director for my short film, Dreams, that's about to drop.
Oh, we got to talk about that.
Actually, I want to tell you guys, the pieces in this video is from that film, from that short film, Dreams. So any acting scenes that you guys see in the video Locked Away is from my Dreams film that I'm going to be dropping soon.
Oh, that's dope. I like that concept, too. That's like a dope double promotion type of.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
like that concept.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to get to this video real quick. We're going to come back and we'll chop it up.
Okay, great.
So I got you. Right now, we doing Locked Away, and we...
Whoa, I'm locked away. Yeah, I made decisions, not thinking about the outcome. I realized my mistake after the damage was done. Now I'm searching for another way to fix this. When it comes to the heart, never a quick fix. I don't know just how to ease the pain, 'cause nothing I can do, no, to stop the rain. I'm locked away, a prisoner in my own way. I'm locked away, I'm locked away, emotionally.
Yes, yes, yes. That was Locked Away by Dionne, Blaize. Super dope video, super dope concept. And you said your short film, you have a short film that's dropping that you wrote?
Yeah, I actually wrote it. Yeah, this is my first project. I'm really excited about it. I mean, I always knew I had a gift for writing, and
Yeah.
I just basically wrote poetry and songs. But you know, I just felt like I wanted to try something else, and so I wrote it's a short film. I do plan on doing a full film. That's going to be my next challenge.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to get my feet wet to see if I could do it.
So it's shot, the film is shot and edited already.
Oh, it's ready to go.
Ready
I'm
to
about
go.
to drop it. Yeah,
So-
it's ready to go. Actually going to do setting up a date for a premiere.
Ooh.
And then that's it. We're going to start submitting it to festivals and getting it out there. So I have my website for those of you who want to keep in touch with what I'm doing, DionneBlaize.com. I'm also on social media outlets, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. I always post what's going on. So you guys, if you want to follow me, please hit the follow button, subscribe button to my channel. I'm on YouTube too. So you can hit the subscribe.
I'll definitely have some links in the description. So you
Nice.
on TikTok? What you doing on TikTok? Or you like just playing your music, or you doing like the crazy challenges and you out there
Well,
having
I'm
fun
about
with
to
it?
start doing all of that because I want to get more into it. TikTok is where it's at right now.
Yeah, yeah. For music, definitely. For music, there's a lot of songs that's on the radio right now that like really grew legs from TikTok.
That's right. So I'm gonna get into that. I'm about to start it today.
So we're gonna be doing the challenges. We're gonna be having fun with it.
Yes.
Now that's super dope. That's super dope. So the short story itself, I mean, how was that process like writing the story? Because now that's different from the music, right? You got to put the story together, then you got to put the team around it to shoot it, to edit it, and you got to wear the many hats, you know? So
Yeah, it's challenging, but it's rewarding. I enjoyed it. And this film is my baby because it has a lot to do with my personal life. Some of it, I twisted it around just to make it a little more interesting, but it has a lot to do with my life. So I wanted to share that because I feel there are other people out there who experience these things and they need to see the message. They need to see they're not alone and that they can make it. They can make all of their dreams come true.
yeah, that's what's up. So that's definitely a positive message. That's definitely a positive message. And I'm a big fan of short film, and I have a lot of projects that I started writing. You know what I mean?
Oh, let me find out. Okay.
I just never
Nice.
completed writing. You know what I mean?
Great.
But I
That's
have
great.
ideas, and I'm like, I gotta buckle down one day and just really, you know what I mean? Put
You
this-
should.
Yeah.
Should. As you should. You should go for it.
Before somebody steal my idea.
Make sure you copyright it.
No, that's a fact. That's a super
And
fact.
don't tell too many people about the concept because they'll take it. I'm telling you, this business can be cutthroat.
I know. That's a fact. So live performances. You got any live shows coming up?
Well, funny you should say that. I have my single release party coming up for Locked Away. It's going to be at the Shrine in Harlem, May 18th.
All right.
So I would love for everybody to be there to
Okay,
support.
definitely.
And I will be performing the single, so it'd be nice if everybody passed through, you know?
Yes, that's super dope. May 18th.
Yes, put it in your calendar. Lock it in your calendar.
In Harlem.
Yep, 9 o'clock it starts. Harlem, the Shrine. Most people heard of the Shrine. Most people who are from New York know about the Shrine.
Yeah. I heard of it. I don't think I have been there.
Well, you should come. You should come.
I'm definitely gonna pull up, show some support.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
You know,
yes.
some good music, some good vibes. I'm with it. So you're only gonna perform. Well, I want to give you.
It's really a single release party. I might throw in another song or two, but it's basically for that single.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
That's a fact. All right, hold on. So what we gonna do now is how do you feel about ghostwriters? Let's do that. Ghostwriters.
I think they're amazing.
Is
I
nothing
don't-
wrong with it?
They're behind the scenes.
Yeah.
They don't get the credit sometimes, but they are real creators.
Yes.
For TV shows, for film, for rappers. Some of these rappers don't write their own lyrics.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, even though I'm a songwriter, I'm open to working with other
Ghostwriter.
people. When I get into films and I get really busy, I'm not going to have time to sit and write a full script.
Yeah.
You can give a ghostwriter your ideas and help them develop it, but they do the work. They're very
Definitely.
important and they're amazing. Big up to
Definitely.
all the ghostwriters.
Yeah. Yeah, I
That
mean,
makes our lives easier.
definitely. I guess only hip hop did get like a bad rap, but because I guess with rappers, it's a bad rap. But for everything else, it's like, yeah, like ghostwriters make it easy and helps keep the wheel going, you know?
And even for books, they
Yeah,
do
books.
everything. I think
Yeah.
they're amazing.
That's
I
what-
mean, I get your point with rappers because if you're a real lyricist and MC, people expect you to write your own stuff.
yeah, especially if you like writing about your life,
Right.
your struggles, your story, and then I guess it's more. Yeah, they want you to be more authentic. So it's like, yeah, rappers get the ghostwriters don't want to share who they're written for because it's like such a secret society, and then
Yes.
and then if it's just crazy, and then if you find out a rapper, what, you got a ghostwriter? It's like, but
You're not a real MC.
yeah, you're not a real artist. But then when we look at like the Michael Jacksons, when we look at the real artists, it's like,
Yes.
man, they all sung other people's songs too. So it's all right. It's all right.
Hey, you got some artists where other singers sing their hooks. You think it's their voice and it's not even them. I mean,
Yeah.
that happens too. So, you know. But with ghostwriting, with me, if I were to hire a ghostwriter, I'm still going to be the creator. I'm going to create my concepts. I'm going to give them the story written out. And
Yeah.
they're just going to take what I give them and put the words together. But I'm still going to be a part of the process.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
I'm creating it myself. But when you get to Tyler Perry status, you don't have time to
Yeah.
sit there writing all those scripts. You're too busy.
Yeah,
So
you
they
got a
come in
whole
and
network
take
to run. You
Yeah.
too busy, and then he gets
You
to
don't have
employ
time
other
to do
people.
that. So it's
Yeah.
important to have that.
And then you
Right,
get to employ
exactly.
other people, and you know, so yeah, so
And
that's
I'm
a
like
good
that
thing.
too. I'm very giving, and I like to help everybody get their food and their meals and pay their rent and their bills. I mean, you can't keep it all for yourself. You have to give back.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And then it always comes back, right? You give some, it comes back. You know what
That's
I mean?
right.
You can't be like, I gotta hold it, cause you know what I mean? Cause then you don't get no blessings.
Nope,
You don't get
not
no
at all.
blessings.
Nope.
Nah,
So
super.
big up to all the ghostwriters. I think they're amazing.
Ghost-
And I know I'm going to be working with them sooner or later when my life gets. I'm already starting to get busy, but when it gets to the point where I don't have time to sit and handwrite my scripts, I'm going to hire them. I'm
got to.
going to be upfront about it. You know, I'm
Yeah,
not
man.
going to lie about it.
Man, I want to get to the point, God willing, where I could do like what these, like Netflix and these people do, where
Yes.
I could just like buy, not even ghostwriting, like you got, it's written already, it's ready. I could just buy the script from you. Like, come on, you direct you know what I mean?
But you know what's so good about what you're saying? You're actually manifesting it right now.
Yeah,
To me, thoughts become words and words become actions.
definitely.
So you already are starting to manifest what you want to happen in your life.
Yeah, that's what we want to take this Crazy Capital Media. You know, we have a lot of different shows on the channel, and we, you know, it's almost like trying to build a network. So this is just one of the shows that we producing. But I have the freestyle show, I have the artist show, I have, you know, I have a couple things. We did a cooking challenge where I just invited a whole bunch of people from Craigslist and had them
Oh,
eat
wow.
the wildest stuff. Like we got the world's hottest hot sauce.
That is
slimiest
what's up. That's hot. I
and we
like
just
that.
Got the cameras rolling, and you know we just trying to produce content.
Well, you should have called me. I'd have came to help out eat the food. You
Oh,
know?
see, see, that's why a lot of people thought they was gonna come in because they seen the ad for free food. Till the goddamn seen the twist. They ain't want to eat that food. They want to eat that hot sauce.
I would be the person that samples the food and critiques it. You know? You should call me.
That's super dope. That's super dope. So, any project coming out? I know you dropped the Locked Away, but that's just a single. It's not attached to a EP or anything.
Well, I am working on an EP.
All
I
right.
am.
No
But, you
dates or
know-
nothing yet. We still in.
No, I didn't set a date yet because I'm
Still
still
in production. We
creation
still
process.
working. Yeah.
Still work in progress, but the short film is really the next big project that I'm getting ready to release, which I'm very excited about. So.
Yes. Nah. That's yo. The short film. You gotta do the premiere. You gotta.
Yeah.
You,
I'm doing all of
you
that.
gotta do
All
all
of
of
that.
that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Cash out. find a way to cash out. Recoup.
Well, you know what's funny? Because my reasons for doing this short film is many reasons. One of them is to establish myself as a actress because
Oh, you acted?
I am an actress. Let's put that out there in the ethers. I'm an actress. Yes, a natural ability. I would like to take some lessons. I didn't take any lessons, but my director was like, "You did the damn thing.
Yeah.
You did it." You know, so I'm proud of myself for that. I also want to establish myself as a filmmaker.
Yes.
You know,
Dope.
so.
Dope.
And also, this is a platform to market my music.
Definitely.
So I'm doing
Definitely.
all of the above, you know. So
Definitely. That's why it got me looking into the webisodes and the films, just for the people that's watching right now. Cause you said a very key thing, right? So I got a couple artists that I work with, and I just figured out just doing this webisode / short film route is a great way to highlight the actors that I'm working with, highlight the musicians that I'm working with, because you know that's the soundtrack to this project is their music, and even the clothing brands. You know,
Nice.
because the way I vision this is like I want to see no Nike nothing on my set, like this is gonna be underground brands and
You
it,
see,
it
that's
even
what's up. You're trying to promote business entrepreneurs, up and coming people. That's amazing.
Definitely.
Kudos to you for that.
definitely, and it might have a price to it too. You know, you might have to like sponsor that spot. You know, don't get me wrong, people. But
But you're still giving people the platform
the
to
opportunity.
promote their products
Yeah,
and their
'cause-
businesses, which is great.
Because if we go, because this is going to be my baby, and then if we go 250,000 views, 500 million views, it's my product placement, it's the music placement, and it's not making all these other companies richer. Where
That's it.
we
Let's
got these
keep it
companies
within
right
our
around us.
community and help each other out.
Yeah,
And encourage other Black people to want to become business entrepreneurs, which
Definitely.
I think is really great. So that's good.
definitely.
Because you
And
can't just be in one platform anymore. You know, it's not just about music anymore. If you look at a lot of artists, they're branching out. Look at Rihanna. She's
Yeah.
doing so well with her Fenty line.
yeah,
You know, a lot of artists don't make the kind of money that they used to make. So
yeah.
they have to find other platforms and other business, you know, outlets to make their money.
Definitely, man. Yeah, and then the way I look at music, like, unless you about to do like crazy tours and like really slave for the industry, you know, it's just a good way to put your art out and definitely let the people get to know who you are.
Yes.
But then you gotta take that. If you wants to become famous or go viral, you gotta be able to take those eyes and be able to bring it somewhere else that's more lucrative. And that's why all the
agree.
great people who's making a great deal of money is not 100% solely of the music. They figured
Yeah, you
out
can't.
like
You can't do that. I have a lot of creative ideas I want to do as far as business is concerned,
Yeah.
and I'm going to do each and every one of them. I have a checklist.
yes.
Everybody should write what they want to do from 1 to 10 and do a checklist.
That's
So
right.
far, I'm up to like number 3, number 4.
I'm a big believer of the checklist, man. I told you I'm a pen and pad and notebook guy. Right here, I was out there just really literally crossing.
So you already know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Because, you know, a lot of people want the big goal, right? The big dream, the big goal, but they don't realize to get to that big goal, it's really a whole bunch of mini goals you got to
And
complete.
baby steps.
It's baby steps. And
Yeah.
then if you don't do the checklist and go through those steps, you'll never see the goal. You know, the goal.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's a lot of baby steps you got to do.
You
And-
got to think realistically. You can't. I mean, it's okay to think big, but like you said, you have to plan and work.
Yeah.
And
You
work
gotta
your
think
way.
big, and then you gotta be like, all right, how I'm gonna get there? And then
Right.
now you gotta write those. You gotta write that blueprint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that's
Gonna
what
set it better.
So you got the other video we gonna rock out, right? It's called.
Yeah, this is the Afro pop joint that I was telling you about, Coochie Dungo.
All right. What the name means?
Oh, that's a very good question. It means the beat, on the beat.
On the beat.
Yes,
Is
on
that-
the beat.
Is it you is
Okay, the African. It's
It's
an
an
African.
African.
Oh yeah, this is the only song I didn't write, and it was produced by some African producers in Namibia.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what it means.
Coochie Dungo. On the beat, you said?
Oh, on the beat.
On the beat. Alright, so we're gonna go into that. So you say you didn't write that, so
No, I didn't write this song. Because I've never done Afro pop. I wanted to do an Afro pop joint.
okay, so some
And
producers.
one of my good friends who's from that country, he's also an artist. So I was like, I want to do a song. So he was like, oh, I'm gonna hook you up with my people, blah blah blah. And so they wrote the record. I feel like I could write Afro pop. I could write any genre, but I just wanted to get into it, get my feet into it, step into it. So I let them write the song for me, and I think it's a really hot record. I love it. I get a lot of great feedback from it. So hopefully the viewers will vibe to it.
Yeah. Dope. So we're gonna play Coochie Dungo. Yeah, that's a long name. It's on the beat. Super dope. Super dope. Yo, before I get to that video, man, please like, comment, share, subscribe. The way YouTube work, the way the algorithm work. That's, what I mean? That's how it gets shared. That's how people see it.
That's right.
So please like, comment, share, subscribe.
I don't think people realize that. So it's important that you tell them that.
Yeah.
They don't realize that. And every time you hit the like button, they're donating to your channel because other people are gonna see it.
Yeah, and it's like that's the easiest way to support a content creator. Like support comes free. Like I do the events. I might sell some tickets here. I got some merch. I got some ways you can support me that involves you spending money if you want to. But if you didn't want to spend $1, you know what I mean? You can still support me. Just by hitting that like button. You know what I mean?
And it takes less than 2 seconds to do it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Man. And you're just as valuable as the person who buys the shirt. You know what I mean? On that support list, you're just as valuable as the person who buys the shirt or who shows up to the event. You're just as valuable. So just hit that like button, leave a comment, say, "Hey, Calico, you're doing a good job. Thumbs up."
Yeah, we need the feedback. We need it. It's important.
Yes.
It's encouraging to us, and we'd like to know that we're actually touching people, helping people, making people feel good, whether it's for enjoyment purposes or there's a message out of it, whatever,
Definitely.
Feedback is important.
Because I give you guys the Sunday consistently, man. I give you guys this. Well, today's Saturday. I switched the date, but they know I'm consistent with this show on the Sundays, super consistent for the last, I don't know, a lot of Sundays. And then today was a special show. We did it on Saturday because, tomorrow's Mother's Day. So we did it on Saturday today. And then I had a show yesterday. So I'm giving you guys some work. I'm bringing some dope people you can learn some gems from. Just whatever. So that's what it is. We're going to go to Coochie Dunga. The video.
Coochie Dungo.
Dungo. Dungo. I think I wrote it wrong.
Don't worry. A lot of people it's like a tongue-tied kind of type.
Yeah. I'm looking at. All right, we're gonna hit it right now, and we'll be right back.
All right.
Throw them fire emojis I don't want to curse, but if you messing with the video.
Sing like the video. If I tell you I love you, tell me what you're going to do. If you are the oxygen I need to survive, I can't live without you. Oh baby, with your body, come tease my body. Daddy daddy da tum tum da daddy. Stuck on you, I don't need nobody. Daddy daddy da 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 daddy da. Ain't nothing better than you, because I got my eyes on you. Ain't nothing better than you, because you make my days brand new. Oh yo, make a dance, coochie don't go. Oh, itchy don't go. Oh yo, make a dance, coochie don't go. Oh, itchy don't go. Oh yo, make a dance, coochie don't go. Oh, yeah, itchy don't go. Make a dance, coochie don't go, chindu. Oh, yeah, itchy don't go. All I want is the best, of course. Give me that thing, come wine and pass. The way you mess on me mind, no. I'm gonna love you today, not tomorrow. Some people they say Dionne, oh, it's got to my brain, oh yeah. but loving you is all I wanna do. You make me groove to the sound of the bass line. Whoa, to the bass line. Give me the groove, baby, wine, check my waistline. Whoa, check my waistline. Oh, yo, make her dance, coochie don't go. Oh, itchy don't go. Oh, yo, make her dance, coochie don't go. Oh, itchy don't go. Oh, yo, make her dance, coochie don't go. Oh, yeah, itchy don't go. Make her dance, coochie don't go, chindu. Oh, yeah, itchy don't go. Like the video, if I tell you I love you, tell me what you going to do. If you are the oxygen I need to survive, I can't live without you. It's a special kind of feeling where you are running, baby. Special type of a vibe, and I feel like dancing, cause you don't go. Oh, yeah, ain't nothing better than you, because I got my eyes on you. Ain't nothing better than you, for you make my days brand new. Oh, yeah, make her dance, coochie don't go. Oh, itchy don't go. Oh, yo, make her dance, coochie don't go. Oh, itchy don't go. Oh, yo, make her dance, coochie don't go. Oh, yeah, itchy don't go. Make her dance, coochie don't go, chindu. Oh, yeah, itchy don't go. Oh, yo, make her dance, coochie don't go. Oh, itchy don't go. Oh, yo, make her dance, coochie don't go. Oh, itchy don't go. Oh, yo, make her dance, coochie don't go. Oh, yeah, she don't go. Make it dance, cause you don't go, chindu. Oh, yeah, she don't go.
Yes, we are back. Super dope video. Dionne Blaize in the building. Yes. So that video itself, you say you shot that in Brooklyn. You shot that in Brooklyn. You had the dancers. It definitely had the vibe to it. You had the dancers. Right. It had the colors. It popped. The video popped. You know. So when you shooting these videos, even when you team up with like the videographers and the other production teams, are you playing a part in that creative process also? Or you
the best reference I can give you is Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson was involved in everything aspect of everything. I have to see the dances just like him.
Okay.
Yes, I'm very creative with the creative process of the concept of the video.
Yeah.
You know, my stylist and I, we work together to figure out what the look is going to be. I'm very, very, very involved. I can't stress enough.
Yeah. Now I ask that because I know, like, even when I work with clients, I know there's like the two type of clients. So you got the client that's like super involved, and then you got the client that don't want to do nothing. They just want to like just pull up to the scene, and but they gonna get mad if you don't got the dancers right up. But you know what I mean. But it wasn't involved at all. But you saying nah, I'm in that audition with the dancers. I'm in there in the casting. I'm there with everything.
Everything. Even with my short film, I picked the actors. Of course, the director had to approve, because he wasn't going to sign his name to it if we didn't have real talent. But I am very involved in everything, and I feel that when you get a better product. Now, does that mean I have to be in control? No. If I hired you to shoot a video and you say to me, Dionne, you know, I don't think that's going to look good because blah, 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 I'll be like, all right, cool. Yeah. I'm not going to be like with the whip and be like.
You open to suggestion. You open to suggestion.
Right. It takes a team to make a great product. You know what I'm saying? But I am involved because I have to like it too. At the end of the day, you know.
That's super dope. Like I said, I don't know which client I like better. I think I might like the client that's super involved a little more than the one that. Some people might want that full creative control, right? Like, but I want to give you something that I know you're gonna like. So I feel like by you giving me that input, then I could like create off of that. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Then you come in quiet, knowing you want a particular style, and then I come do something totally left, and it's like you'll take it, but it ain't really what you wanted. You know what I mean? So
I feel that every artist, especially independent artists, should have some type of involvement in what they're doing, not just with creating the music. You should care about how your video looks. You should want to have something to say, even if you're not totally involved. You should have some type of involvement. The only way you could show up at a video is if you're signed to a major label, because they're the ones that's putting everything together. But if you're an independent artist, you should. I feel you should. I mean, I can't tell anybody what to do, but I feel like you should have some involvement.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and especially in the editing, right? I tell a lot of people, because I edit, and then I watch a lot of people videos, and it got like all these little imageries that be popping up, and I'm like, did you sanction this? Did you say that's okay? Because, you know, it'd be like, I know the editor's, he's having fun, and he's going to town on the work, but you know what I'm saying? It'd be like a lot of, I can't explain it. Just imagery that shouldn't be in it. That just flash in it. You know, it'd be like a burning cross or just something like, wow, like, you know what I mean? And like, if you the artist wanted that, that's one thing. But I be feeling like most of the time it's just the editor just like, oh, that's gonna look dope there. But that might go against somebody's religion or more, because because now we going into deeper stuff when you're doing stuff with crosses and religion symbols,
Right.
Yeah, so it get tricky. So unless the client really want to do it, like, I wouldn't play with stuff like that.
Right.
That's
right.
Super dope. So, I mean, what's next for you though? Like, I know you say you working on the project. You know what I mean? You doing we doing the single release party.
May 18th. The single release.
I'm definitely gonna hit you on IG for the information on that. You know what I mean? And but ultimately, what's the goal? Like, what would be a good situation to end like this year for you? Like,
that's a good question. Well, for sure, I want to finish my music project with the EP.
Yeah.
And I want to really push my short film. And right now, I'm currently writing my next screenplay, so I want to finish completing writing that and working towards getting the funding, because it's expensive. A full film production is anywhere from $60,000 and up.
Yep.
So, I'm going to get in the hustle mode and look for sponsors, investors. So this short film is actually like a platform for me to solicit and get those investors involved.
Yeah.
I'm very serious about getting into the film industry, not just with my music, and also incorporating my music with my films.
Yeah, it's a
so
package.
It's
a package deal. Super dope.
So that's basically where I'm at right now, getting my next project completed with writing it and getting it set up to shoot it.
Yeah, super dope. Another quick question: the budget was clear. Let's say the budget is clear. You can hire anybody right now, anybody in the world to just be a part of the team. It's like, who would that person be and why?
What do you mean, like an actress or whatever?
Anybody. Could be an actress, a director, just like, you could just put anybody right here, the budget clear. You know what I mean?
I would like to work with Sharonda Rhimes.
Okay.
I think she's brilliant. I've been following her shows. When Scandal came out, it was like off the charts. Yeah. It was so dope.
Yep.
And all of her TV shows are good. Grey's Anatomy, you name it.
Yeah,
Even the Station 19, at first I was like, why the hell would I want to watch Firefighters? But I sat down to watch it, and it's still enjoyable.
Yeah,
she had, what is that one she has on Netflix? Is it Bridgerton or something like that? Am I saying it right?
I'm not sure the Netflix one.
But it's very good. Very good. She's great.
I gotta look that up. But now she's a dope producer, director. She's everything, right? She writes, but I guess I'm pretty sure. That's
I like the fact that she's a black woman, because this is a male predominantly based business, and you don't see too many film makers that are black females. So I'm very proud of her and her accomplishments, and I would be honored to work with someone like that.
That's a super dope answer. Look, we've been rocking for a little bit. I ain't gonna keep you all day, but I'm gonna ask you one more question. But before I get to that question, I gotta do that commercial one more time. You guys like, comment, share, subscribe. That's a fact. Like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Show support to the channel. I'm on TikTok now, Crazy Capital Media. We got some freestyles on that. We got freestyles on Instagram and on nah, I'm not messing with Twitter, but yeah, that's about it. Also, July what's the day? July 17th, we doing the pop up and perform #2, where we doing the pop up shop / performances. So we need vendors, we need artists. So you guys make sure you pull up, hit me on Instagram, hit me in the DM, and show some support to the artists that's coming out and the vendors, the black-owned businesses that's coming out, man. Show them some support. That's July 17th, 839 Broadway. We in Brooklyn with it. Again, part 2. If you've been to part 1, you know it was a vibe, it was fun, it was lit. All right? And I'm going to have all your information in the description, but I don't know if you wanted to shout out your Instagram one more time.
Sure, my Instagram is Dionne Blaize.
Dionne Blaize.
And the spelling is Dionne. And then there's an underscore Blaize, Blaize. My name is very uncommon, so when you type it in, there's only gonna be one Dionne Blaize.
It's gonna pop up. It's gonna pop up.
If you Google my name, there's only one Dionne Blaize in the entire world, as far as I'm concerned.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And maybe because of the spelling, right? Definitely the spelling.
It could be too. I mean, but even if you don't spell something right, you know, Google is programmed to pull in other spellings.
The lookalikes.
So you don't have any other Dionne Blaizes. So even if you type in my name wrong, it's coming up.
That's super dope. That's super
it's like a blessing and a curse, because if somebody want to find me, you know, they'll have an easier time. Like, as opposed to a common name like John Smith, you got like 500,000 John Smiths.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. No, but it helps
comes in handy for my craft and my
that's
artist.
what I was just about to say that when you're trying to brand, it definitely comes in handy, because I meet some artists and they'll come in, you know, we'll work together, and their name will be something like Destiny, and I'll be like, this Destiny. I'm like, if I type in Destiny, you're not gonna pop up. It's gonna be all types of articles, all types of stuff, all types of. So you're not Googleable. Exactly. So you gotta figure out how to spell that. I don't know if you turn that E to a 3, but you gotta figure out how to
do something different.
Yeah.
Make it stand out.
You want to be Googleable.
Yes. So my Instagram is Dionne Blaize. Everything is Dionne Blaize. My TikTok is Dionne Blaize. My Facebook, my Twitter, everything. My website is www.dionneblaize.com.
We're gonna have all that in the description. You know what I mean? So before we get out of here, I ask everybody this one. It's not even a question. I just asked them to leave me with one word that describes the brand. In this case, it'll be Dionne Blaize, the musician, the artist, the writer, the director, the future mogul, all the hats that you're wearing right now, right? It's just one word. And I ask everybody this because I'm always intrigued by the one word that everybody gives me. Because, you know, it's only one word, so it's like, and I got like the craziest words, so the stage is yours, you know. The one word, Dionne Blaize.
That word would be resilient.
Resilient.
I've been through so much, and anybody who's been in this industry knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. You come across crooks, you come across people who are procrastinators, people who mislead you, misguide you, sell you a pipe dream.
Yep. One
door closes, just know another one opens. And I will not give up no matter what. I am resilient.
See, I never got that word before. I love asking that question. Like I said, I ask everybody, you know, from the actors to the rappers, and
you have a lot of haters when you have talent.
Yes.
And I refuse to let that negative energy prevent me from getting where I have to go. So I will remain resilient.
And it's from the haters, it's the obstacles, it's the stuff that's, because you got the obstacles from mistakes and stuff that maybe you could have prevented. Then
that's
you got
what made me write that song Locked Away too. I made a lot of mistakes, bad choices. Yeah. You know, trusting the wrong people.
You got the choices. You maybe could have prevented these obstacles. Then you got the other stuff that it was no preventing. This is out of your hands. It's God's hands. It's nature. So resilient is definitely a great word.
And I would just like to encourage everyone who's watching and who will watch this video. If you have any dreams, any ideas, you can do it. Don't give up. Don't give up. If I could be any kind of motivation for you, I could tell you my story. I had it really hard. I had a hard life. It has not been easy for me. But if I'm sitting here today, I am getting closer and closer every day to my dreams coming true, and you can do it too. There are people out there that are sitting here right now that have doubt and fear. Just keep up the hope and be resilient, and you will be where I'm at and even further.
Preach.
That's my message to all my listeners.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, yo, I got nothing else to say. We're going to leave it at that.
With that note, that's it.
Yeah, Calico. Crazy capital. Come on. Hold up, I'm in here. Push weight, but no gym near. Crazy balls, no drinks here. Shorty wet, no swimwear. I had to hustle. Cook it up with the fiends near. Mel had the extended clip. You don't see curve with the beam there. Yeah. Michael buys me scream, yeah. My pen's my machete, killing whack rappers' dreams, yeah. Not just a scheme, yeah. I really lived that life, but I got bigger dreams, yeah. I just spent some cash on a pinky ring, some loose money on the iced out grill. I swear to God, I ain't touch a deal, but upgraded my lifestyle still. I see the finish line, I'm just a block away. Till then I'm a rock away, posted with a blocker. My young boys swipe away, these young whores pipe all day. Get shot by the coppers, please not today. Won't fit in the rap game, I'm not for play. These niggas act strange for a little change. I'ma have the black range racing down them lanes. Watch how I stack change, but won't tarnish my name.